TV, gang, gang, gang. So today, we got a little bit more chapters of this book to go. We have chapter 14, I believe. Yeah, chapter 14. And I feel like it's all right, y'all. Let's get right into it. All right, chapter 14, flagrant few. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. All right, let's get it. Why do you have to go? I asked Taj as he packed his bags. Didn't you just leave and go to a seminar? Vera, I'm teaching the seminar this time, baby. I was sitting on the edge of the bed in my green and white silk nightgown, pissed off. Every time I turn around, Taj has something to do out of town. I suck my teeth and cross my legs. Do you uh do what you gotta do, but am I gonna get some dick before you go? Instantly, I could tell that he had a hard one. He slipped out of his CK boxers and walked over to me. This dick is all you about to. I mean, this dick is all you care about, ain't it? You've been engaged forever. You ain't you ain't mentioned a date yet. I threw both of my legs over his shoulder. Yes, I did. December 7th. And when was I going to be notified of this date? Tosh said, moaning his way in. I wanted to surprise you. Get the fuck out of here, Vera. He started grinding and his dick felt like it was reaching for the pit of my stomach. You, you told me to pick a date and run with it, so I did. Lord, I hope this man can't tell that I'm lying. December 7th is the first date I could think of. Damn, why is he fucking me so hard? I know you're lying. What's up with that? The more he spoke, the harder he was grinding. The sound, the sound his balls slapping against my ass was like a wet towel hitting my skin. Oh my god, this this book is crazy. Hey y'all, I don't like to cuss, especially when I know I'm around people. But anyway, I don't really like cuss like that already. But anyway, nothing, baby. I said jerking from the roughness he was throwing my jerking from the roughness he was throwing my way. The 7th of December. Is there a problem? You don't like that date? It's not the date, it's you. What about me? My head bouncing slightly off the bed from his hard ass stroke. You're playing me. No, I'm not, Todd. I was trying to take my legs down because his grinding was starting to hurt. Don't take your legs down. He placed his arms around them, holding them tightly. wow, Will, you gotta slow down. You're knocking the hell out of me. Instead of, sorry. Instead of stopping, he started grinding harder with each word. When I come back, there better be some wedding plans in motion, or we got a problem. Understand? Yes, baby. I said, surrendering. An hour later, Taj was on his way to the airport. The cab was outside waiting for him. As he got in the car, the the mailman walked up the stoop and handed me the mail. The letter sitting on top was from the court saying that the charges filed against me and the girls were I mean the letter no saying that the charges filed against me and the girls for wrecking shop at Niles and Monica's wedding had been dropped. Before I could look up to tell Taj the good news, the cab had already taken off. By the time I walked back in the house to see if Angie, Shannon, and Lee had received their letters, the phone rang. It was Shannon. Hey, boo, did you get the letter from the court? I said. Yes and no. The letter came, but Quincy received it. Holy shit. What did you just say? What did you say? I asked, not believing what I just heard. I said that Quincy received it. What happened? He saw a letter from me addressed from he saw a letter for me addressed from court and he opened it being fucking nosy and he got his welcome home present. What did he tell? What did you tell him? I asked, still in shock. I told him that I was sorry, but that I needed a break from our relationship. I didn't want him to find out that like this, you know, receiving a letter in the mail, but everything happens for a reason. Get the fuck out of here. Just like that. And at what part did Quincy lose it? Girl, Shannon exhaled. This motherfucker went crazy. Did he hit you? Hell no. But he threw some shit around. Said how he couldn't believe me that he, that here he was a black man putting his thing down and I was fucking playing him. I just sat there. What was I going to say? No, I didn't play you. Hell, he had it in black and white, so I just told him as much as I knew he could handle. My heart ain't here no more. Damn, Shannon, where's he at now? He left. He told me he would be by to collect the rest of his shit at another time. Damn, Shannon, I'm not so sure if you should have done that. Well, time will tell. But all of these games have to end. I'm done with it. If Quincy wants to step, then he probably should. I've given him I've given him no reason to stay. I just need a break. She got choked up. Let me call you back, boo. I made up my mind. By the time Taj came back, I would have some locations for the wedding in mind. I had a couple of phone calls to some wedding consultants afterwards. I played with Sky until it was her nap time, and we both fell asleep. When I woke up, Rwanda was knocking on my bedroom door, telling me that she was going out for a little while. Excuse me, I frowned. How come all of a sudden? I said, looking looking her up at her black altar dress. What? I said, looking her up at her black altar dress. Okay, that's them. Okay, this fucking urban shit is ridiculous. Okay, 3-inch heels with her short blonde, frosted and spiked haircut. You're going out every weekend because she smiled. Because what? You want me to really tell you? Really? She blushed. Yes, I have a boyfriend. Oh, please. That's ridiculous. What was the last thing I wanted to hear? I mean, oh, please. That's ridiculous. That was the last thing I wanted to hear. See, that's why I didn't tell you. She walked in and sat next to me on the bed. Well, who is he? I sat up. Sky started cooling. That 39-year-old man. No, this guy happens to be 42. I'm a I'm a few years older than him, but so what? Oh, hell no. Are you are you going to have a boyfriend and we've never met him? You want to meet him? Yeah, I said, expecting her to make up an excuse. Good. He's downstairs. Come on. Rwanda practically raced down the stairs like a schoolgirl with a crush on the captain of the football team. I had an attitude when I stepped into my living room and saw how fine this man was. Instantly, I became pissed because I knew that there was no way that she wasn't screwing his fine ass. He stood at he stood at least 6 feet tall with a milk chocolate complexion and hazel brown eyes. He had a salt and pepper beard with a low haircut to match. It didn't make any sense for my mother to have a boyfriend that was this fine. Craig, this is my daughter and my granddaughter, Rwanda said, pointing at me and Sky, who was in my arms. Hello, he said, sounding like Barry White. I've I've heard so much about you. How are you? I'm fine, and yourself? It was killing me to be nice. I'm well. I'm glad I got a chance to meet you. He looked at Rwanda and said, baby, we need to get going. Baby, I frowned. Is this mofo retarded? Calling my mother baby right in front of me. Rwanda smiled, no problem. She grabbed her chiffon shell and oh yeah, chiffon shell and after old boy was standing outside on the stoop, she looked at me, winked her eye, and said low enough so that only I could hear, "Don't wait up for me." After Rwanda left, Uncle Boy walked. Oh yeah. After Rwanda left, Uncle Boy walked out of the kitchen and said, "Baby girl, you seen my toenail clippers?" I started to cry all over again. "Hey, Diva," DeAndre said, coming into the shop. How do uh, how do I get this? Hold on, what? Yeah, how do I get this? I spy shit off of the computer. You never watch it anyway. I'm trying to get on the internet. Damn, I said. I've been meaning to take that shit out of my house. When I go home, I'll do it. Just remind me, please. I'll remind you, but don't forget. Because if Rwanda finds out that you've been watching her, she's going to lose her mind. I know, DeAndre. It'll be off tomorrow. Sitting at the desk, I play with the computer trying to get the camera off. Uncle Boy was on the camera with Scott sitting in her carrier looking at him. I could hear Rwanda yelling from the other room that she was coming. Uncle Boy had his feet propped up on the couch well, with his gigantic ass toenail clippers out, out, per, oh yeah, out preparing to clip his toenails. I started knocking on the screen. Take that shit somewhere else. Well, the next thing Uncle Boy clips his big toes, thick as thick as nail, and it almost been too hard to crack because the toenail clipper broke and popped my baby in the forehead. Sky started screaming. The last thing I saw before grabbing my purse and rushing out was Rwanda racing into the living room to see what happened to the baby. I flew through the streets of Manhattan into Brooklyn like a bat out of hell. When I arrived at my brownstone, I I ran inside. Uncle Boy, I was breathing heavily and was out of breath. You hit my baby in the head with your nasty ass toenail clipper. Rwanda was feeding Sky and she looked at me like I was crazy. How do you know that? Because I stalled, realized that I was caught out there and had no choice but to drop the bomb. V. Rwanda said, laying Sky down in the cradle. How do you know that Uncle Boy made a mistake and hit Sky? I didn't know to. I didn't know what to say, so I took a chance on trying to explain. These cameras, they go in the baby's nursery and the living room, and they allow me to see the baby from the shop. And so you've been watching me, Rwanda said. Here I've been taking care of Sky, and you've been videotaping me. It wasn't every day. I haven't watched you in a long time. And oh, baby girl, Uncle Boy said, now you dead wrong. Apologize to your mother. No, Rwanda said, she ain't got to apologize to me. I can show her better than I could tell her. She stomped up. Uh, she stomped upstairs. She stormed upstairs to her room and started packing up her things. Rwanda, what are you doing? I said following behind her. I'm getting away from your selfish ass. Here I've been giving up my life during the week to be a good mother and a good grandmother, and you've been spying on me all this time. Oh hell no. But you gotta understand, this is my baby. I didn't know what, whether I would put her in, whether I would put her in the trash. I couldn't believe that she said that. Well, I'll admit I was a little reluctant myself. Uncle Boy said, standing in the doorway. That's part of the reason I moved in here. I wish I had a gun to shoot this lame ass nigga. Well, to hell with both of y'all, Rwanda shouted. Vera, you take your cameras and shove them. I'm out of here. Rwanda, wait. Rwanda, wait. Hell. She stormed out, ran down the stairs, and slammed the door behind her. I couldn't believe this shit. I looked at Uncle Boy. You need to go home right now. Don't take it out on me, baby girl. First of all, Rwanda got to understand that bitch. Vera ain't got no trust. No, she got trust issues. Vera has a lot of trust issues, and Rwanda bitch has, which is the mother, will get mad because you decided to tell her, yeah, I installed cameras, because bitch, you was a crackhead at first, and I don't trust you with my fucking baby. I don't know what you're gonna do. I ain't always watch you on camera, but bitch, I don't trust you with my fucking kid. I don't care. I don't care how you feel about it, baby. Talking about she's selfish, bitch. It's my child. You only a grandmother. She's my child, and I didn't have to let you fucking watch her while I went back to work after I had her, because I could have took my baby to work with me. That's what Vera should have did, instead of letting her mother take care of the baby. If you gonna call her selfish because she installed cameras in her house, I would do the same shit. Even if it was a babysitter, a real babysitter. I'm going to install cameras in my house because it's some evil people out here, family or not. Like what? I'm going to install cameras too. What the hell? Where's you mad for? You should have brushed that shit off your shoulders. You obviously was thinking of doing some shit, and then now you find out you was being watched. What the fuck did you really get mad for? Because you want to be with that old nigga that you just met. That's why. Bitch, you didn't have to stop your life to watch my child. You asked me to watch my kid, bitch. What? This book is crazy. You asked me. And at first I was gonna say no. But I try to let you be a grandma. Ho. I don't know why she even tried to stop her from leaving. Yeah, go ahead and leave. Go ahead and be with that old man. Go ahead. Because I didn't have to let you watch my kid. But then I considered it because you wasn't in my goddamn life, ho. Well, I don't understand these people, but everybody got their own opinions on this book. Hey, let's get back into this. I called on Cookie on the phone. I was crying so hard that she couldn't understand one word I said. Baby girl, she said, don't say nothing. Just wait for Cookie. I'm coming. I was coming anyway to tell. How to what? Just wait. Just wait there for Aunt Cookie. I'm coming. I was coming anyway to tell your Uncle Boy about his ex-wife or whatever the hell she was. I cried the entire time until Aunt Cookie came. When she finally arrived, I told her everything that happened from the beginning to end. Baby girl, she said, once I was finished, you know, you were wrong. She didn't even acknowledge Uncle Boy, who kept clearing his throat and walking past the bedroom door. I know what I know, but you know, but what? Now get it together. Go find your mother and apologize. I wouldn't apologize for shit. I'll take Sky home with me. Finally, she spoke to Uncle Boy. Finally, she spoke to Uncle Boy. Not that you need to know, but Junebug down at the barbershop told Carol's man that you ain't have no reason to confess. Marie or Moraine Helen has been dead for over a year now. Her third cousin on her daddy's side and Junebug are related. Thank you, Jesus, Uncle Boy said, hugging Aunt Cookie. Wow, well, I didn't expect, I, I didn't exactly mean it like that. Look, chocolate chip, I miss you. And I need to be with you. Please let me come home. Come on, boy. Chocolate chip. Been missing you too. Uncle Boy looked at me and said, baby girl, I know you don't want Uncle Boy to leave, but you know that I gotta go home. Maybe I'll come over and visit more often. He smiled. I didn't respond. After they left, I jumped in my X5 to finally wonder she was still upset, but thankfully safe at Dirty's new apartment. Can I speak to you, please? I begged her. Speak, she said with an attitude, sitting on the couch. I'm sorry, I really am. Rwanda, this is my first child, and I was taking a hell of a chance with you. I didn't really know you, but I still left my baby with you. So you need to fucking understand, bitch, why I did why I installed the fucking cameras. Get out your motherfucking attitude, bitch. Anyway, I love you, Rwanda, more than you will ever know, and I'm sorry that you'll never know how much. The tears started flowing. All I can ask is that you forgive me and know that it'll never happen again. I kneeled down in front of her and placed my head in her lap. I'm your mother, Vera. I can understand how you feel or felt, but I won't tolerate it. She said, wiping my tears. Off. I'm taking it off tonight. I looked up at her with pleading eyes. Not tonight, right now. Please. Yes, I promise. Please forgive me. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. You gotta learn that trust goes both ways. If you ever do something like this to me again, I will never stay in your house again. Understand? I understand. She gave me a hug. At that moment, nothing else mattered in the world because I had my mother. That night, Rwanda came back home with me. I unhooked the cameras and threw them in the garbage. We put the baby to bed, ordered Chinese food, and exchanged boyfriend stories. Both only shared what we knew the other could handle. I knew she didn't want to hear about my sex life, and I damn sure didn't want to hear about hers. Afterwards, we ate some chocolate cheesecake and drank wine, relaxing on the couch in the bedroom and watching and watched disappearing acts on DVD, cussing Franklin's ass out the entire time. The next thing I remember to, the next thing I remember is Sky waking up for her 6 a.m. bottle. Okay, chapter 15. Technical fuel. Since yesterday, my ex-wife has been giving me trouble, and today it won't start. I told Taj last month that I wanted to get a new one, but he insisted that we have priorities now, and buying a new truck isn't one of them. But shit, the councilman I was fucking with a few years back gave BMW too much paper for this motherfucker to be acting up. Uncle Boy and Aunt Cookie came by and stopped and picked up. Huh, Uncle Boy and Aunt Cookie came by and picked up Sky and Rwanda. Rwanda's what's his name? Was hanging out over Aunt Cookie's house and wanted to see her and the baby. When old boy called this morning and Rwanda told him to meet her at Cookie's, I was relieved because then I could get a break for a little while. When that now that they now that they were gone, and I gave a little, and I got you hate what? Her. Now that they were gone, and I had a little freedom, my goddamn truck won't start. To take matters worse, I have an appointment this morning with an Afrocentric wedding consultant that I really need to see before Taj gets back this evening. In the midst of trying to figure out what to do, my cell phone rang. Fuck. I just knew it was Taj telling me that his flight was coming in early. I didn't even peep at the caller ID when I flipped open the phone. Hello? What's up, Mom? I couldn't make I couldn't make out the voice, but I knew this wasn't Taj. Hi, I said distinctly to give the person a hint that I didn't know who they were. Vera, this is Bryce. Oh, hey Bryce, where are you? What you got popping? Oh, what? You're a roughneck now? Please, I said, my fucking truck is acting up and I just don't know what to do. Todd will be coming in soon. I'll, I'm supposed to go and see a wedding coordinator. Can't drive Taj Escalade because it's been detailed. Hell, I'm just screwed. Harold, please, Bryce chuckled. Is the horn blowing? I pressed on the horn. No. Is the truck turning over at all? No. The battery is probably dead then. My other line clicked. Hold on, Bryce. Hello? Hey, baby, now this was Taj. Hey, baby, don't ask me why, but with Bryce on the other line, I felt like I was playing Taj. This has to stop. What's wrong, Taj asks. Is my daughter okay? Yeah, baby, she's fine. She's with her grandmother or grandmothers, I should say, and Uncle Boy. I swear I've been, I, I swear I've never seen one little baby have so many adults wrapped around her finger. Chuckle, baby, my plane has been delayed. The weather is horrible down here. I may be here a few hours. When I get to JFK, I'll call you. Okay, Taj. Be safe. Call me as soon as you get here. I love you. After I hung up with Taj, I clicked back over to Bryce. Damn, you had me on hold for a long time. I'm sorry, that was Taj. But look, I gotta go. I have to call a mechanic. I can take a look at it if you want me to. The only thing is, I got a little date and I'll need to change at your house. After we done looking at your truck, that is. Date with who? With a young lady I met. Now, do you want me to come and take a peek at your ride? Bryce, I thought you were a drug counselor, not an auto, not an auto mechanic. I'm a I'm a jack of all trades. Remember? Mm-hmm. Well, hurry ass up because I have to be on time to get Taj from the airport. It took Bryce about 15 minutes to get to my house when he got here and had a change of clothes in his garment bag. So he was serious. He really had a date. Still, I played stupid. What are you? Girl, stop playing, he said, opening the hood of my trunk. I told you I had a date. I gotta, I gotta look for somebody, especially since you don't want me. Is this nigga for real? Are you for real? Very, he said, propping the hood up and then stepping into my personal space. Look, Vera, I know you got a man, but I'm feeling the hell out of you. You know you you know what we had was special. Let's start playing this game and lay the shit out on the table. See, I was practically a kid. I'm grown now, and there's nothing to lay out on the table. I'm marrying Taj. I love him. I'm in love with him. That's my nigga, and I ain't giving him up for nobody. So stop it, please. And if you don't, I'm going to stop fucking with you altogether. So essentially, you're telling me to step off. Not essentially. That's exactly what I'm saying. So you don't want me, he pressed. Is there a certain dialect of retarded that you want me to translate this section into? He started laughing. It's all good, Mom. Maybe the next lifetime it'll be looking I'll be looking for Taj in that lifetime too. You got that. You got that, Bryce chuckled, returning his attention back to my truck. It's the battery. Let me turn my car around so I can give you a jump. He's turned his car around and gave my ex a jump. Alright, you should be good now. You know what? Since you're a woman and probably never think of it, let's check your fluids. What the hell you mean? Since I'm a woman, let you check my fluids. Just just that, no pun intended. He winked his eye and wow, he winked his eye and um, while twisting the cap off the oil gas 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 stick. Gasket. He signed just as I thought. You need to be what you want. You want me to get. You want me to hit you. I mean, you want me to hit it, or you wanna wait for your man to do it. You used to ride the slow bus to school, didn't you? Stop playing with me. I'll get pour out of the back of my truck so that you can put it in my gasket. I mean, the oil gasket. I'm sure you did. He smiled, revealing his perfect teeth. This nigga gotta get the fuck out of here. He got me sweating and shit, trying not to blush. I can't take it. Look, here you go. I twisted the oil bottle, handing it to him, and Bryce, what the heck? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? My voice. It's real pissing me off. Fuck. I don't know if I'm getting sick or what. My voice keep fucking trying to go out. Like, bitch. No, I'm washing my lips. I'm tired of keeping it together. Alright. Um. Oh yeah, I was on this side. Bryce, what the fuck? I can't believe that you shit you drop oil all over my Gucci sneakers. Do you know how much these cost me? Nobody told you to open it. Shit, look at you. This shit is all over my pants, my hands, and my arms, and you got the nerve to be complaining about some damn knockoff sneakers. I got a goddamn date. Knockoff. That's some old bullshit and you can kick rocks with it. The only thing knocked off will be that fat ass hoochie you wish were me. Her not being you all was your call, not mine. Bryce, let me explain something to you. I got a man. I don't need you. Stop. So stop with the bullshit. You gonna fuck around here and get us both knocked the fuck out. By who? Doctor Boy? Doctor Boy. Nigga, don't make me spit my switchblade out your punk ass. I mean, don't make me spit my switchblade at your punk ass. Punk ass. He started laughing. Yeah, I got your punk. But whatever, Vera. Let me stop playing with you. Shit, I gotta go home and shower. I'll never meet up with this little chick on time. Boy, just come on in my house and use the upstairs bathroom, but make sure you hurry your ass up because gotta be ready to pick up my man when he calls. Yeah, Bryce showed me to the bathroom. I mush him on the side on Lincoln and your ass used to jump double dutch with the little girls. I said, unlocking the front door. Oh, you trying to play me? He said, nudging me with his shoulder, causing me to trip through the front entrance. Don't make me fall. I chuckled. I would catch you. I shot his ass a look and said, there you go with that bullshit. Yeah, alright. Bryce, just go take your shower. There's a linen closet inside the bathroom. I ran upstairs, took off my clothes, and jumped in the shower. My ankles and a parts of my legs were splashed with oil as was I was stood in yeah they as I was stood in the shower. The steam the steamy drops of water slid down my skin and started thinking about laying on the edge of after I dried off to but it landed on the corner of the bed. That's when that I hadn't made up the bed this morning. Fuck it. I'll do it after I get dressed. After I dried off, I slid on Taj's favorite green apple Victoria's Secret bra and panties. Then I slipped on a pair of super tight blue juicy jeans. No sooner than I smacked him at the top of his lungs. Vera, my heart stopped. Shit. What the fuck are these? He asked, holding a pair of men's boxers in his hand. Damn. Immediately, our eyes locked. He looked me up and down, staring slowly at my tight jeans his his favorite bra. He peeked behind me and glanced at the unmade bed and the red terry cloth towel lying on the edge. There were two wine glasses lying on the floor, the same wine glasses that Rwanda and I had from last night. You heard what the fuck I said? Whose are these? Taj demanded. Are those yours? I said, biting my lip. Stop the biting your lip, shit. What are you so nervous for? How did you get here? You fucking with me? Did you forget that I live here? The plane turned out to be on time, so I caught a cab home. Plus, you didn't answer your phone. Now I'm trying and be calm because I'm waiting for you to tell me something so I don't lose my fucking mind. Taj started walking closer to me. Taj, please don't be upset. I can explain. He stopped dead in his tracks, start explaining. As he said that, Bryce ran up the stairs without a shirt on and filming with the belt in his pants. V, you alright? As he said that, Taj turned around and left hooked the shit out of him. Stop it. I ran around Taj and turned in front of Bryce. Taj drew his fist back and I cringed. It's not what you think. Let me explain. I said he ducked down. I said and ducked down. Stand the fuck stand the fuck up. Tosh screamed and look at me. I stood up slowly and turned toward him. He had tears in his eyes. Tosh, Vera, how could you do this to me? This is why you weren't answering your phone. You left me at the airport because you were fucking this nigga. I wasn't fucking him. Why would you even think some dumb shit like that? Please don't hit him anymore. Let me explain. Now you taking up for this nigga? What is he supposed to be? Your motherfucking man. This is why you been acting funny. This nigga has been your problem. This guy. Why niggas don't let you explain shit? You just you just make up a fucking narrative in your motherfucking head and just think somebody doing some shit. Let me fucking explain to you, bitch. Fucking hate niggas like that. What the what the fuck are you talking about? I screamed. I turned around toward Bryce, who was holding the side of his face. Motherfucker, you better say something. Why the hell you just standing here? I don't have to explain shit to his ass. I couldn't believe this was happening to me. I turned back around toward Taj. Taj, baby, please. Before I could finish what I was saying, Taj reached over me and punched Bryce so hard in the face that it forced Bryce to do a spin just to catch his balance. I turned and barely fell out of the way as Taj started giving Bryce some work for his ass. This shit has got to be a dream. Taj, stop it, I yelled, getting up off the floor. Stop it. You got this nigga in my motherfucking house where my daughter sleeps. Are you fucking crazy? That's when Taj seemed to completely black out. Taj started hooking the shit out of Bryce, and I was screaming for him to stop. With every blow that he landed to Bryce's body, I kept feeling like Taj was going to kill him. Oh God, please make him stop. I started pulling Taj at waist. Girl, you should have let that man go home at this fucking point. You should have let him go home when he said he was going home to take a shower. You should have just let him fucking go home. Now you're going through this. So, and you know your man not gonna let you explain nothing. This fucking book pissing me off to the T. I started pulling Taj at the waist to get him off of Rice. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck? You gonna kill him? Please stop. Please stop. Don't kill him. Oh God. For a moment, Taj seemed to catch himself. That's when he backed up and told Bryce, you got 2 seconds to get the fuck out. I yelled at Taj and charged toward him, knocking him on the bed. Taj flipped over, kicking Bryce in the stomach. Taj chuckled. What the fuck? Are you stupid? I grabbed Taj by his waist and yelled, stop it. Taj got up from the bed, charging at Bryce real quick. Bryce pushed him back, and I was able to get in between them. Taj grabbed me by the arms and spun me around. You got one more time to pull me off his ass, and I'm knocking your ass the fuck out. I don't believe this shit. Vera. Bryce screamed with blood all over his chin and chest. I help your fucking ass out and this nigga fucking attacks me. What the fuck? I shoulda just fucked you again if I knew it was going to be all of this again. What he just say? What did you just say? I said to him, you must be goddamn crazy to say some shit like that. Before I could continue, Taj reached over my shoulder and pimped slapped the shit out of him. Now you want to die, Taj yelled. Bryce looked at Taj and said, I'ma shoot your motherfucker. I'ma shoot you, motherfucker. Do it, nigga. What? Punk ass fucking doctor. You think you run some shit, motherfucker. That's where your game is all confused. I'm from the motherfucking bricks. I'm a street nigga first and foremost. And the quickest way to get fucked up is to play with my life. Is either me or you, nigga. And the way I see it is like it's like you coming for my throat. Or I but I tell you what, just remember that the same motherfucker that pops the bullet gonna be able to wear that motherfucker. And when you shoot to kill. Cause if you don't, cause if you don't, it, cause if you don't, okay, it's gonna be on forever. Fuck you, nigga. Bryce yelled, bring it. Bryce, I said, you like getting your ass kicked or something? You don't have to work up in here. Please stop talking shit and go. I'm begging you, please. You going fuck around and Tosh crazy ass wanna kill you. Please, I'm begging you to leave. Finally, Bryce started backing out of the room. Taj was standing there looking crazy. I was scared as hell, so I started walking behind Bryce. As soon as my foot touched the other side of the doorway, Taj yanked me back into the room and said, "Where the fuck are you going?" I pulled myself away and said, "I need to make sure Bryce gets the fuck out." I practically ran down the stairs when I caught up to Bryce. I had some choice words for his ass. I can't fucking believe you would do this. You can't believe I would do this. You were standing in the doorway with the rest of his clothes in his hand. Vera, I had your heart before that nigga was even thought of. I was your first lover and you wanted me back. Don't even act like you didn't. Taj appeared out of nowhere, reached over my shoulder and slammed the door in Bryce's face. Your first lover. I knew it was something extra with you and that motherfucker. I knew it. Todd yelled, the warmth of his breath floating over my shoulders. You lied to me and you've been lying to me all along. I can't fucking believe this. I turned around. What are you talking about? That was 15 years ago. I couldn't give a damn if it were 4 days ago. I asked you to tell me the truth and you lied. I didn't do anything. Just let me explain. I can't believe this shit. You, your first love, you were still fucking him. He completely blacked out. I blacked again. I can't believe this shit. I just can't fucking believe it. He picked up the marble coffee table and slammed it against the wall. It made a thumping sound as it hit the floor. Then with the Swoop Taj knocked over all of my retired Annie Lee figurines and aroma candles off the mantle. He picked up a picture of us and threw it against the wall. The glass from the picture frame sent pricks of glass into the air. All for a nigga Vera. What? My dick wasn't big enough. Tears were streaming down his face. I was scared as hell. Taj looked at me and said, I gotta get the fuck away from you. Taj, what the hell is wrong with you? Nothing happened. Let me explain. Are you listening to me? Are you, motherfucker? You better listen to me, motherfucker. You hear me? No, get the fuck out of my way because if you keep standing here in my face, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. Taj, please let me explain. I couldn't believe that this was happening. I started following him around the house and up the stairs as he started packing his things. Why won't you listen to me? I wasn't fucking him. Just listen. At first, he seemed unfazed and then he snapped. Do you know what the fuck it takes for a nigga to stay with you? How much I put up with you with how much I tolerated, and then you get a punk ass stick up kid and you couldn't get no motherfucker that had some work for me. You miss motherfucking gold digger, miss goddamn gamer, and all you did was play yourself. I swear on my mother's grave that I'll never fuck with you again, ever. I hopped over and slapped the shit out of him. Who the fuck are you talking to? Me? You stupid motherfucker. You ain't the grandest nigga in the world. I ain't have to fuck with you, but I love you. I ain't never loved no man, but I love you. But you ain't shit. You wanna leave? You wanna leave? Get the fuck out and don't come back. I started pulling his shit out of the closets and throwing it on the floor. Fuck you, fuck all this shit, fuck this crying, fuck loving you, fuck marrying you, fuck you. Get the fuck out and don't ever look back. I started kicking his clothes all over the floor. Then I looked at him and ran toward him. He grabbed me by both arms before I could punch the shit out of him. You want me to beat the shit out you? Let me get my shit and go. I slapped him upside the head. Vera, if you hit me again, I'ma scratch you. I'ma stretch you the fuck out. The fuck? When he let me free from his brace, I hauled off and right hooked the shit out of him. He grabbed the side of his face and I ran in the bathroom and locked the door. I was waiting for him to call my name and bang on the door, but he didn't. I sat and waited for almost half an hour and nothing. When I opened the door to peek out slightly, he kicked it open with his foot, grabbed me around the neck, and yanked me out. I dare you to punch me in my goddamn face again, crazy ass. He pushed me on the bed and then he ran down the stairs, regaining my balance and ran behind him as he went to walk out the door. I mushed him off. I mushed him him with all my might in the back of his head. He turned around and said, "You really want me to beat your ass, don't you? You think I'm scared of you? Fuck you." I stood on my tiptoes and tried to tried my best to look him in the eyes. "Fuck me, just get the fuck out of my face. Fuck me, good, I'm out. And don't you look the fuck back." So that's it. This is it. I cried trying to block his path. You going just leave. Fuck me, fuck us, fuck everything, all for something you think happened. We just had a baby, nigga. Are you for real? I changed my life to be with you, and this is what you do to me? Vera, you ain't shit. You don't even know why I was fucking with you in the first place. We're finished. Stay the fuck away from me, and when I come and get my daughter, don't even fucking breathe in my face. He went to slam the door, and then he turned back around and said, "Do you realize that cop motherfucker had a gun in my face, that I could have died fucking with you, and this is what you do?" I took my entire hand and mushed him in the face. Then I pushed the door closed, locked it, grabbed a chair, and placed it under the doorknob. I looked out the living room window, watched him toss his things in the back seat of his Escalade and take off. Ooh, 16, last quarter, 5 seconds left. Backspace with silver with silver stars and wait and white lines shooting through. The music from the traffic outside echoed in my ears and reminded me of how people were leaving one another all the time, and some of them never coming back. My heartache had split into so many pieces that I couldn't tell whether the pain started at the top of my head or at the bottom of my feet. I thought that the first time Taj left me, I would die, but that was my fault. I was actually fucking around. This stopped. This time I stopped, took a breath. This is the flip side of the game. Vera, catch yourself. I know I was fucking up. I know I was, but I never stopped loving Taj. I was just feeling some old extra shit. I never loved Bryce, never, but I love Taj. I still love Taj, but now I'm sitting here in the midst of moonlight, darkness, trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Convinced that Taj would be back later and that we'd be able to talk about what happened. I picked myself off I picked myself up. I picked myself off the floor. Then I moved the chair from underneath the doorknob and unlocked the door. Most of my figurines were broken, them. So I threw them in the trash. The candles were broken into pieces, so I swept them up. The glass from the picture frame, I picked up one by one. In the midst of cleaning up, I felt a knocking in my chest, and suddenly my mouth started trembling. And without any warning, the tears flowed, 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 flooded down. I meant flooded back, sweeping me into a wave of hard pounding and crashing jots of pain. I picked up the phone and called Shannon. I was crying so hard that all I could do was gasp for air. Vera, Shannon said, "Is that you?" Yes, I managed to spit out before the involuntary jerking started again. "Stop crying, please." I couldn't stop crying, and the more I tried not to cry, the more the tears came. "Is God okay?" "Yes." "Rwanda?" "Mm-hmm." I said, biting my bottom lip. "Vera, sweetie, tell me please what's wrong." "Todd, she left." "Bryce, but I didn't do anything. I swear I didn't." "Calm down and speak slowly." I tried to keep my bottom lip from trembling so that I could keep the words that fell out of my mouth steady. Ah, I feel like why am I getting migraine? I don't even wish the worst. Don't. I just feel for people, you know, that fell out of my mouth steady. Todd came here and he thought that Bryce and I slept together. What did you? Please tell me you didn't. No, I didn't. Fuck. I tried to explain that, but he wouldn't listen. "Vera, where's Taj now?" "He left me. He's gone." That's when I knew that I would die if I didn't get off the floor and walk around. "Shannon, I gotta go. My head feels like it's gonna explode." I started walking around, and then I had to sit back down again. I took the chair from under the doorknob, and then I started pacing the floor again, repeating to myself from the beginning what exactly had gone wrong. The words weren't coming fast enough. "Think, Vera, think." "Oh my God." I started screaming. "Oh my God." I couldn't stop screaming. I kept trying, but I couldn't. "Please, God, please, God, help me." I sat back down and cried into my knees. I didn't hear Shannon when she came in. She stood over me and looked down. I was crouched with my knees softly pressed in my pressed to my chest, and my arms collapsed toward uh, collapsed around to collapsed clasped together around my leg and slid down the wall next to me. "Down," she said, pulling my head against her bosom. "What the hell are you doing here like this again?" I sucked the snot back into my bridge of my nose and said, "It's all my fault. I was being so stupid." "No, you weren't being. No, you weren't. I mean, no, you were being Vera, fucking up, but not meaning to cry, but I didn't do anything. That was your nigga, Vera. That was your man. When he first told you he wasn't feeling Bryce, then you should have given him that and cut Bryce off completely, but you didn't. And now here we are. You kept playing. Damn, Vera. Oh, so you're blaming me? I'm not blaming you. I'm just letting you know that this could have been prevented. You don't even know what happened. Fuck his ass. He wanted to leave. Then good. He's gone. He's gone, Shannon. He's gone. I mean, Shannon, he should have trusted me. I kept trying to tell him. I kept trying. I started crying again. It's not always the here and now that hurts us the most. Sometimes it's what we've been going through all along. Please, Shannon, come on, Vera. Let's be for real. How long has Taj been on you about setting the date, making plans, and how many times did he catch you with Bryce and still the nigga don't go away even after he told you that he don't want you fucking with him. Sometimes, girl, it's the shit that happens over and over again that does the most damage. And then when something happens, even if it's really nothing, it still blows everything the fuck out. I mean, the fuck up. That's like when Quincy came by the other day. He stood at the door and said, and said, all I wanna know is how long were you going to leave me alone? Leave me around blind. What did you say? I asked, raising my head from her bosom and wiping my eyes. Nothing. What was I going to say? I fucked up. What did he do? He looked at me and said, if I could get over loving you, then shit would be much easier for me. Then he left. Vera, I don't want you to make some of the fucked up decisions that I've made. I got my shit all fucked up. I've been walking around here thinking that I could somehow find the right man. Then I could somehow, oh, oh yeah, oh, and then I could somehow find the right man. Then I discovered that that's some dumb shit. I can't change me because I change men. I need to change me because I need to change me. Do you want to change you? I don't know, girl, but I gotta do something with myself because I'm fucked up. I'm fucking up. You know what? You know what? Or better yet, you know who I've been thinking about lately? Who? Bilal. Are you thinking, why are you thinking about him? Because I can't get him back. Or he died, Shannon. But he died, Shannon. I know. And and that's so hard to deal with. I love I have felt guilty about I have felt guilty about his death for years, and just recently, with Quincy leaving me, I am starting to accept Bilal's death. Remember when he died, Vera? He said, wiping tears from her eyes, Shannon, but you can't go blaming yourself for his death. How were you to know that he was going to die? Come on, Vera. I knew what he did. I knew the type of man that I was playing with, or better yet, fell in love with. Bilal was a hustler, plain and simple, and I was right there every time the shit went down, sending bail money, getting cars and shit in my name, knowing that at any at knowing that any moment it could all flip, and then where where would I be? That's why I had that abortion. I couldn't take the chance of having a baby with that life. Remember, I understand. Remember, I called you at your dorm room when you were in when you were in NYU said thanks for the money. I told the abortion yes. I got the abortion yesterday. It was no way I could keep Bilal's baby. He's a typical street nigga, a scallywag. His hustling his way through life. I need more than a man's who whose future involves hitting bricks and and, and doing stings, Bilal on some old bullshit that's never get a baby out my ass. Fuck that. Shannon, look at me, wiping her eyes. When I hung up with you, Bilal was standing in the doorway of my dorm room. He looked at me with the worst look in the world, as if I had just spit on him, and said, I'm glad that you feel that feel like I'm just a street nigga, a scallywag, that I ain't shit, cause I'm damn sure stupid to be standing here and coming all the way from Brooklyn every other fucking weekend to Tennessee to be with you. Oh, you damn sure don't need no baby by a typical street nigga, a hustler. But the funny thing is, maybe we need to tell the Gucci store, Prada, Coach, Louis Vuitton, and Chanel about me being a street nigga, and maybe they'll give me my paper back, or better yet, let's go to the accounting office and see if they'll give this typical nigga back his money for the tuition he paid, and then we'll take this goddamn ring that I bought his ass back to the store and get my typical money back. Since I ain't shit, and I thought we were so much better than this. You were my motherfucking heart. I love you. You were my lover, my fucking friend. I was trying to wife you, and you couldn't even have a baby by me. You killed my baby, and you don't even tell me. He reached in his pocket and threw $500 at me and said, pay your girl back. Sorry for the inconvenience. I don't need nobody paying for my problems. The next time we fuck, if there is a next time, I'll be sure to leave the abortion money on the nightstand. The next time I saw him, I was kissing his cold forehead in his casket. I felt like I killed him. Shannon, you didn't kill him. He died in a drug bust. I know, but I killed us. She was crying so hard that her chest was heavying in and out. Vera, I don't need even have my baby to remember him by, and I don't want that for you. Yeah. Alright, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video with any and everybody. Let me know what your girl is doing in this channel. And I'm out.